Hey everyone, my name is Noelle Bressler. I'm a Star Diamond coach and co founder of Flexi Fit Club. And we are just so excited to bring this glimpse into coaching to you. It is definitely my favorite group to run because I think it is so phenomenal that you guys get an inside look into what we do before you even make the commitment to doing it. I feel like in my own personal life, coaching has changed me in so many ways. I started coaching in February 2014, so that was like 19 months ago now. And like my life is completely different. And it's not Okay, so a lot of the stories that you're going to be seeing this week are from top leaders in the company, and they are amazing, awesome women, just so inspiring. But you don't even have to wait until you're in this business for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years before you see tremendous change in your life because change for me started happening like the next week after I signed up. I signed up right when my husband left for deployment. It was 2 days after he left for deployment. We had just moved states away from one state to the next. 3 months earlier, bought a house. I didn't know anybody but for my immediate neighbors who are just amazing people, so that worked out very well. But other than that, like I didn't know anybody in the area when he left. And on top of that, I'm an introvert, so I don't like really leave my house that often if I don't have to. Um, and additionally, on top of being an introvert, I was pretty socially anxious. And so even when I wanted to leave my house and there were like fun things that I wanted to do, I just didn't because I was afraid to be around groups of people. I was always like highly concerned with what people thought of me. When I'd be talking to them, I'd just be so hyper focused on what do they think of me? What do they think of what I just said? What do they think of what I'm wearing? Is there something wrong with my hair? Why did they look at that part of my face? Is there something there? Like so crazy worried all the time about what people were thinking, what people were saying. And as soon as I started coaching, it became apparent to me that I was dealing with this and that I had been dealing with it for quite some time. Back in high school, back in college, the way I dealt with it without really having to face it head on was with alcohol, right? So I was that girl who would get drunk to go to the party because I was too nervous to go to the party sober because obviously alcohol helped me have conversations. Alcohol helped me come out of my shell, as it does many people, but it also helped me get into a lot of trouble. So, not really the healthiest way to deal with social anxiety. But I didn't recognize at the time that that's what I had. I just thought that I was shy. This helped me be not shy. And that's how I dealt with it. But when I started coaching, all that came to light, and I was like, holy cow, all this time I had like a real medical condition and I wasn't recognizing it and I wasn't doing anything about it. So, anyways, I spent a lot of time as a coach reading personal development and improving on my mindset and improving on my inner health because that's really what this is all about. Coaching is so much more than what you can possibly see on social media or the coach who invited you, they do their best. I do my best to portray everything that's going on our Facebook page just so we can open ourselves up and be vulnerable to other people who might be feeling the way that we did or that we currently still do as we work through our journey. But it's so hard until you really dive in and you see all the parts of coaching. It's so hard to understand, which is why bringing you back here, this is so important. So the next 4 days, you're going to watch videos from 4 of the top leaders in our company, 2 of which who are the co-founders of Misfit Republic, who is our mother team that Flexi Fit Club has stemmed from. So it's really awesome, really exciting. And hopefully you guys are just ready to soak it all in, to really do some thinking this week. Really dig deep, soul searching. I'm talking about thinking about your passions and your purpose before you had children, before you were a wife. What was in your heart? What were the dreams that you had inside of you as a woman? Then also combined with your family, because they're kind of a big part of your life, right? Just open your mind to the possibility that you could have everything that you ever wanted. Honestly, I know it's crazy, but you're going to see some people who are like super successful in the business, and that's amazing. They've been doing this for a few years. It's awesome. But I'm also going to do my best to share success stories within our own team, Flexi Fit Club, because we're kind of a baby team. We were started actually just about a year ago, last August 2014. Lindsay and I created Flexi Fit Club, and it has grown immensely since then. We're so super proud. I think we have over 150, 160 now team members, and it's so amazing. But what I want you to see is that you don't have to be in this business for 5 years, and you don't, it's hard to see the start where you come in and you start and you're making nothing to you're making $15,000 a week. That's a big jump. That's a big deal. So by showing you some of our own successes, us, the real people, you can kind of see how it happens, because we're kind of in that middle stage now. We're growing, but we're not quite there yet. So we're going to share a lot from our own personal team, and you're going to see a lot of really inspiring, very successful women who have started just where you're starting, just where we all start from day one. So don't be overwhelmed, be excited, be inspired, be motivated, because this is where it all begins. I'm so happy you're here. I cannot wait to see what you guys think of your first video tomorrow. I guess that's all. I was going to say something else, and I'm like, I can ramble on forever, and I just won't. So we'll talk tomorrow.